The magazines on this wall, we have 6 rows. These top 3 rows either have an American flag or stars and stripes in the magazines, just showing you the creativity, what went into a magazine each week. Some of them are just absolutely tremendous. I mean, here you have the joy of the hockey beating the Russians. You have the sadness of somebody at the Vietnam Wall. And here's a fellow that's over at D-Day, kneeling there. And so just tremendous ways, the way the flags were depicted, even in the sporting news here with the flag in here. You have it in a pie, you have it over here with a dog. Just so many ways that, the flag has been portrayed. The next 2 rows here contain presidents. All the presidents on covers. We have one right here that's 1898 Christian Herald with President McKinley attending church. Here's a Harper's Weekly with Woodrow Wilson. And then you have all the different ones. Truman. This is Teddy Roosevelt, Independent Magazine. You have Kennedy Johnson. Here's Jack Kennedy in there. We proceed further as we go on, we go on, we go on. We have the Kennedys in here. We threw Jackie in there along with John together. This magazine here, this Life magazine, it's 1962. Life published 1936. It was the first time they did not use a red logo. It always was red. But for this issue, which was the week after he was killed, they put a black logo in there. Before that, they were always red for all those years. So that was their way of respecting him.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, and these are mounted on plastic, cardboard?
Yeah, and the thing is, when I was telling you about the time that went into these covers, they would have 4 or 5 people spending days looking at 100 pictures before they decided this was the special cover. When you frame these and stare at them, there's a way that it more or less draws you to them. Over here, we have the bad and the good, the bad and the good, and the bad and the good. Here is Al Capone on the cover of the Time magazine, 1931. Then we have the crucifix here. Then we got Saddam Hussein. Yes, and then and so forth. So here's Charles Manson. Here's the Godfather. In here we have some tragedies. The Warren Report, Martin Luther King, the Olympic tragedy.
The Warren Report, that was the JFK
Yes.
Commission study.
And these were the Zapruder films where they actually showed the impact of him being hit. And then, of course, we have 9/11, we have Apollo, the Jim Jones cult death. And then down here you have Woodstock, the Berlin Wall going down. So this side is the good and the bad, and then this is pretty much the ugly of war over here. And these are covers that are like Desert Storm, Vietnam, Korean War, Vietnam, Korean War. Here's World War II in here. World War II, a little bit more World War II right in here. Look at this with the girl saying her prayers with a gas mask on.
Wow.
That was in England.
Wow.
And in here, this covers World War I in here. Red Cross magazine from 1918. Here's Saturday Evening Post, 1918. Here's some Civil War veterans posing on Newsweek. So that covers that.
Okay.
Now we're ready for in here.